Welcome to Boomhauer69's channel. In today's video, Boomhauer69 is going to do a walk and talk video talking about helping the homeless and missionaries and what I would do there. Well, if money was an option and I was rich and loaded with money and I, was a millionaire or billionaire type person and I had all kinds of money and I would simply build a big giant, complex, buy some land around here and build a big old complex for people, for the missionaries in the area, because reason why I think it would be to build something around here for missionaries is because I'm in between two major cities, Grand Rapids and Michigan's capital, Lansing, and the way my area is set up, would be easy for missionaries that gotta come to Michigan maybe to give a talk at a church or something, or maybe they actually originally lived in Michigan and they got friends, family members, etc., etc. It would be easy for them to be able to travel around, because the way the area I live in is, we're kind of like in the middle of kind of everything, where it would be easy to travel to Grand Rapids, easy to travel to Lansing, easy to, do a lot of things, like go up further up north of the state, as we call it, up north. It'd be easy to hop on the highways and get on US 131 and go to those places. It would also be easy to travel to like Detroit area and stuff. If they had to go to Detroit for whatever reason and stuff, it would be easy to maneuver and go to those places and stuff. And I think that's why I think it would be great to do something for the missionaries around here, like I consider this kind of would be a primo type type of location and stuff as far as the missionaries go. So what I would do as far as missionaries, I would do a big old apartment complex thingy where you'd have a variety of different apartments. You would have one floor that would have dormitory style rooms, like you normally get when you go to college or a trade school or something. You get a little room that's just basically a bedroom with maybe one or two beds in it and a dresser and stuff, and then maybe like a shared bathroom or something, or have their own separate bathroom probably. So what I would do, and then another floor would simply be a regular 2 or 3 bedroom style apartment setup and stuff, an actual apartment type setup where you'd have a living room and a kitchen and that sort of thing for missionaries and stuff. And then if I had the money and I was building all this stuff, I'd also buy some property where you can build multiple dwellings and multiple things on it. Because for us homeless people, what I would do is I would make I'd make the missionary building maybe over here, and then next to it I would make an actual building that would be a homeless shelter for the local homeless around here. Because I know we don't really have, as far as I know, we don't really have too many areas where homeless can go and get a night's rest, like an actual shelter. So I think it would be neat to try to build something that would help the homeless, build a little regular, just standard old shelter, where they in the evening after dinner they check in, and then in the morning they check out, come back and add a day room type setup where they could stay during the day and look out the computer to try to get a job or do whatever they need to do to get them out of their situation, like normal homeless shelters have and stuff. And so you in this area. And then what I would also do is I'd add some community features, maybe for the community, maybe in this area, another indoor swimming pool. I know the one town next to me, their high school has a YMCA swimming pool that on certain days is open to the public, and they have senior citizen swim classes and a few different things. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I would think it would be neat to add another another option, I should say. Another option, I should say, and stuff. But yeah, that's what I do, and then maybe like a little like kind of some room with indoor recreation, or maybe where families could come and play some pool and hang out and stuff. Cause we used to have a pool hall in this little town, but it was a situation where the man that ran it, he got old, died, passed away. Kids sold the building off, and then it became something different. But yeah, add some kind of some community features. Maybe have like a nice day room where even the homeless and just the standard community people could come and hang out, and maybe people that are not homeless but just simply can't afford internet have a place where they can come access some Wi-Fi and be able to lounge around, maybe have a little cafe or something, like a little restaurant cafe where they can get some snacks or whatever and hang out and be able to do what they need to do, or just simply a place where a spot where people could just simply come and just hang out. Maybe mommy and daddy's got too many kids in the household, and mom or dad needs a place to go for a little bit more peace and quiet, and get some. Maybe they work from their computer and stuff, and they need a place where they can get their work done and different things, that sort of thing. But I think it would be neat to do something like that in this area. I'm obviously not a rich, well-to-do person, so I can't kind of get that off the ground. I wouldn't know where to start or where to begin. A lot of people say, "Oh, make a GoFundMe." Well, yeah, the thing is GoFundMe. I wouldn't feel safe of doing that and stuff. That at the end of the day, that's just taking someone else's kind of money. Where what I'd rather do is to raise money and to be able to do this sort of thing. It's just through the advertisement. I know that would be hard to do on YouTube, but to me, I would feel much better than trying to go to the community basically and say, "Hey, donate money to me to different things and stuff." And so yeah, I don't care to do that. And the only reason why I have a PayPal account and that setup is because, well, a lot of people ask, "Well, I'd like to give you a little few dollars so you can buy a burger or something," and so I had. And at first I wasn't even going to do that, but then I thought, well, all right, I'll do it, and so because people kept kind of hounding me, "You want a little PayPal?" So that's why I have PayPal. But yeah, that's what I would do is I'm trying to for homeless and the missionaries build, like building, maybe have like one building being like for the missionaries and area stuff, and then everything be all kind of connected, and then the other building be for like the homeless and stuff, maybe, and then in between maybe have like a lobby area where you'd have your church worshiping room and stuff. I don't know forget what they call those, but yeah, you'd have the main like little church area, and then also like a little indoor swimming pool and little recreational lounge area and stuff. Like I could picture, a little like rec room having maybe some arcade games and a pool table and maybe a rock climbing wall or something, and a few little amenities, like something that you would see, something that would the community would enjoy, because I know there's not a whole lot in this area to do and stuff. But I think it'd be neat to do something. But yeah, that's what I would do, is something on those lines to help out in the area, because that's what my whole purpose and goal of building up a YouTube channel is to someday have the funds to be able to help out a lot of people in some way, shape, or form. But that's what I would do as far as helping out the homeless and the missionaries. Just basically build a building and build like an apartment style complex for the the missionaries, and then away we're like, well, maybe two-story, three-story, like little homeless shelter building and stuff. Because I know for a fact in this area, we really don't have per se a homeless shelter. We do have churches that have kitchens, and they on certain days will make hot meals for the homeless and stuff, like a soup kitchen type thing, and that's one thing I would also add as well is a regular kitchen where you can offer free hot meals to people in need and stuff, or and different things. But yeah, I think it'd be fun to someday have the money to do that sort of thing, and build like kind of setup and stuff, because there is around my area quite a bit of land and stuff where I know there's most likely somewhere in this area a farmer that has old farmland that can no longer be farmed because the soil is all used up and dried up and stuff. I grew up around farmers, and I know farmers, they gotta every so often rotate their fields and stuff, or if you plant too much in the field, or you keep replanting every year in the same field, you eventually use up all the minerals in the soil and stuff, and the nutrients and all the minerals in the soil that help make stuff grow. You can use that up and then dry up the land where the fields go dry and stuff. So I know there's some non-usable farmland that would be around this area that would probably be perfect for what I do. I would build something more closer to the expressway and stuff, where a missionary could just whip by the parking lot and then drive 2 feet and then be on the exit ramp going to wherever they need to go. Because that's why I think this area would be great for the missionaries and stuff, because the city, the capital of Lansing is east that way where I'm pointing, and it's only about 30 minutes away, and then back behind me about that way, which is only about maybe 20 minutes away, is Grand Rapids, and so 2 major cities. And then Saranac is in between 2 major towns, Lowell and Ionia, so it would make perfect sense for the homeless, because then all the homeless would have to do is just walk to Saranac, or find a ride, and they could easily get a room and stuff. And it would even benefit them, because I even thought about how neat it would be to get a hold of the major bus companies. I was talking to my brother about this last night on my way back home from work, where it would be neat to have something set up, but also make it a bus stop where the major bus companies, like in Grand Rapids, they have the Rapid, and then I can't remember the name of the Lansing bus company, but get with them and set up a pickup drop-off area where, like, for example, say, like, where a bus at the area would pick you up at, like 6 a.m. in the morning, then you ride to, like, Lansing or Grand Rapids at, like, 7 a.m., so that way people who can't afford to drive a car, they either work in Lansing or work in Grand Rapids, they could, go to this place, stand there, wait for a bus while drinking a cup of coffee, and then be able to go to their job and stuff. The only sad thing about that is if I did something like that, like a bus route, it'd only run once in the morning, then maybe once in the afternoon, and then once in the evening, like they normally do, about 3 times a day for both areas and stuff, and stuff. So yeah. And then, because I would think about that, yeah, I'd hate to be that guy that missed the bus and be stuck in Grand Rapids, and then have to Grand Rapids or Lansing and have to walk back. That would be quite trouble. But yeah, I would love to do something like that, and like I said, add a bus route and stuff. Well, that's all in the near future. Hopefully I can make that a reality. I don't know how to get these ideas off the ground, so I just talk about them, because I figured, well, that's going to be the only way to go about, getting these ideas off the ground. Is just talk about them and share them on social media. That's all I know how to do. So if you like this sort of content, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or a thumbs down if you didn't like it. Comment below your thoughts below. Love seeing your comments and stuff. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And sharing this with everyone you know will help me gain more views and help me make my ideas a reality and stuff. By you sharing my content is what helps me get out there more and get more views and stuff. So hope you all have a good day, and thank you for watching Boomhauer 69's YouTube channel.